We've got Ollie Leatherbarrow looking forward to Friday's home game against Montpellier. Ollie, this draws a line under the Challenge Cup for us. You played down at Ospreys on the weekend, a defeat for the club, but a bit of credit for yourself. How do you feel that game went?
Yeah, it was like Dime said, we had a bit of rotation, so there was definitely a few of us with a point to prove on. We've not had as many minutes as we'd probably wanted over the past few weeks, so it was a good chance to put our names forward and put our hands in the air. And it was nice to get out really. Obviously disappointing result, but I feel like early on, especially, we stuck to plan and got some rewards from it. But just disappointed we couldn't stick to it for the whole 80 really.
I suppose the idea is to give the coaches some big decisions over selection, and you're in again for Montpellier this week, so it must have worked from that side of things. How are you approaching Friday's game?
Yeah, very much one game at a time. Like there's no point having a good game and then not playing again on Friday. So definitely have to back it up and just take one game at a time really and see where we can go.
People might say it's a dead rubber in terms of progress in this competition, but in terms of the rest of our season, how can we use this as a useful exercise?
Yeah, like we saw with the Prem Cup, when we have a few good results at home especially, it can translate to the Prem. So definitely we need to regain momentum like we've had over the past couple of months. So Friday's a great opportunity for that.
Montpellier gone pretty well in the top 14 this season, and they've echoed that form in the Challenge Cup. Have you had much of a look at them this week, or is it one of those games where you're just looking at yourself?
No, we've definitely looked. We know what they can bring. We've got a couple of familiar faces from the Prem, so looking forward to going up against them. But they're a typical French team. They'll come at us, especially around the breakdown, and carrying around there too, trying to build momentum, and then they'll strike. So it's important defensively we stop them early and chop them, and then stop the momentum from there really.
With it being a European Cup game, the lads are going to be in our blue charity kit again this season, sort of linked up with the Alzheimer's Society. You were kind enough to help promote it over the summer. I understand there's a bit of a personal connection to it as well.
Yeah, it's just with my nana. She suffers from Alzheimer's, so definitely wearing that shirt means a fair bit to me personally, and I think it's great that the club can help out such a great cause, and I'm sure the lads will put a good performance in.
What was the response when that video went out over the summer? I mean, it was sort of pretty powerful stuff and seemed to be well received.
Yeah, a lot of lads just messaging me and saying it was well put together and stuff like that, and just quite good support really. We don't often talk about stuff from our personal lives as much with the whole squad, but it's definitely helpful when we can share stuff like that. It can bring us closer and stuff.
Well, hopefully we'll have a good performance and a positive result in that shirt on Friday, Ollie. Thanks very much for your time.
Lovely, thank you.